We are central force where the data speaks strong. Market research specialists, we've been sharp this long. From Singapore to Malaysia, insights on the rise, 29 years.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Wakar here and welcome back to CF Insight Talk. We are back again after a short break, I would say. First of all, Happy New Year to all. May this new year 2026 bring happiness, eternal health, and a lot of success to all of you and to all the businesses may flourish. So today we are back with yet another episode. This is episode 3 of our podcast or the series of the podcast which we are trying to do. And we're trying to convey the message that what actually market research do, how it works, and how we are connected to each others. So when I'm talking about connection, so today we are talking about the most important uh, factor or the most important item of market research, which is the respondents. You people, the people who give the answers, who give the feedback, who give the opinion in order for market research to do the process of analysis and then to pass on to the businesses and the government organizations or all the respective parties so they can do a data backed decision making. So what we will do today that we have a lot of questions from different respondents and we are trying to address those questions in this session. But definitely we cannot answer all the questions on this one session. It will take a long time. So what we will do, we have shortlisted some of the questions and one by one I will try to address. So stay tuned.
Why should I participate in market research and how will my input actually be used?
Okay, that's a very good question that why should I participate in a market research survey and how the input actually be used. That's a very good question and that's a very common and a very what you say basic question. First thing that how you can participate is that usually we call you or we invite you maybe in the form of a telephone call, maybe through a postal mail, maybe through an online survey, or maybe we can invite to our offices or any street intercept. We can catch you guys and then we ask you that, hey sir, ma'am, can we have your opinion, or sir, can you give answers of these particular questions? We are doing a short survey. So all those people who are doing this hard work outside or in-house, it's a mixed mode thing. You just have to answer those things and you have to answer honestly. You have to give your feedback. You have to give your pure assessment on that particular question, that what exactly you think. It might be about any product. It might be about any matter which is going on in the world, like economics, maybe like COVID time, we have done COVID surveys, something related to medicines. So all these things usually is covered in a market research survey. So that's how actually you guys participate. Like we sometimes invite the experts from different arena to our offices and we do focus group discussion, or sometimes for a general population survey we call people from households and then they come, they see one product or they see one topic, or we ask them questions and they just give the honest or the natural or the neutral answer or the feedback or the assessment of that particular question. That's how the market research usually work. So the second phase say that, okay, how the second phase of the question say that how will my input be used? So there is a whole process. So your input, whatever your feedback or whatever your input, your answer, you will be providing us in order to respect to that particular question. We will be analyzing that particular answer. There's a scaling method. There are different methods in which we analyze these answers, and these answers is being translated to a valuable feedback in terms of numerics, in terms of numbers, and those numbers, those numerics, those commentary is given to the respective parties, which can be the businesses, which can be a product, which can be government, which can be any what you say societal need related thing. We do give that feedback to that particular party, and that's how a decision or a initiative or what I can say that the output of that particular thing can be transformed or can be converted because of that data which you have been providing it. So that's how usually this whole cycles work.
What guarantees do I have that my personal data and opinions will remain confidential?
Okay, so what guarantee do I have that my personal data and opinions will remain confidential? That's a very good question, and it's the talk of the town these days. Confidential means this particular AI age, confidential what you say, data, and the privacy issues and all these things is a very genuine concern of each and every person, and we truly respect that, and we are bound in as a market research company, as a registered member of SOMR, we are bound to certain ethics. It comes under that particular ethics rules. It's our internal rule as a company. Our company Central Force have a general slogan that we are the company of ethics, quality and care. But even though all the compliance which we do so in house, we are still committed to the organizations which we are the member of, like SOMR, Malaysian Market Research, MRSM, and then MCMC, and all those bodies, we are actually bound to comply in that one. So that's how your data is being properly bound. So for example, when we do one survey for you, when we do one surveys with you, we will give a very clear statement in the beginning that your audio will be recorded, but it's recorded for what purpose? For quality analysis. Maybe we can say that, okay, maybe we have recorded your name and telephone numbers only to call you back, or maybe we have to want to pay you appreciation token in by using or tracing back that particular things, and those information are only being confined or only being recorded for a particular time, and after then it is being discarded. What actually we commit all these things before end. If we do a survey of a minor or the person who is below the age of consent, then we do get the consent form from the parents. And if even if you are the one who is already adult and we do some kind of data collection for you, we usually get the consent form from you. So by taking care of all these steps, that's how we make sure that the data is being kept confidential and it's not being misused. Now coming towards the technical part. So because everything is in IT, everything is on internet, we have, I'm talking about Central Force International, we have in-house servers, and our servers are very much secure. We are being totally taking care of the servers each and every day. And then these servers, the only reasons to keep in-house is to keep all this information safe. And then, like I mentioned again, that all this data is only being kept for a particular time, and then after time it is deleted already.
How do companies ensure that surveys or focus groups represents diverse voices fairly?
Okay, that's a good question. That's a very scientific question, and I'm glad that actually this question is being raised up. So there are 3 to 4 different ways. So I'll try to address it one by one. Number one is the sampling. That, okay, how we usually sample out that particular project or that particular survey itself. That certain quotas need to be done. Quotas and hard quotas need to be done so that the biasness or the fairness part can be actually enforced. We usually enforce fairness, means it's something which you have to be taken very seriously so that the answers are not biased and it's not being diverged to one particular topic or one particular opinion. So sampling methodologies is one of the way. Second thing is that how the recruitment is being done. So recruitment itself need to be very transparent, very quality focused. Need to recheck again and again. For example, if a focus group is being done and they require certain academic people, then we have to recruit those academic people. We cannot just say that, okay, a person who is below that one also we can just cover up. Or if a person who is the user of one particular product, that only can be recruited, and if he or she is not the user of that particular product, then there's a big no, we cannot. So recruitment strategies also play a very important role in order to streamline this particular process.
What's the difference between market research and marketing? Aren't they the same thing?
Okay, this is a very actually interesting yet very common question which is being asked to us. So, for example, if like even like my father, when he asked me what you do, I say I do work in market research. He say you are doing marketing. So sometimes people they do mix up these two things, that what is marketing and market research. So let me explain you. Let me try to explain you in a very layman terms or very common terms. Actually, market research is the before end of marketing. So, for example, a product is ready to be launched. So, definitely there will be a marketing campaign need to be done for that particular product to be launched. But to who this product is targeting to? What is the target consumer for that particular product? how much or how competitive that product is in the market. All these things, I'm just giving you these small aspects. This is being covered by market research. So market research is actually the pre-test of all those things, in which we check each and every segment before even the marketing start, that okay, who is the target consumer of that particular product, whether this product can be of their taste or not, whether the pricing is okay or not, whether there is a need of this product or not, even that basic things. So all these things is covered in market research. For example, a campaign need to be run. Let's say that social service campaign need to be run. Like for example, that some welfare for the animals. This kind of campaigns need to be run. So this can be termed under marketing. But what market research will offer, that we will try to target out those areas where this marketing need to be done properly. What are the areas which this campaign can be done properly, what are the segments of the people which this campaign need to be targeted, what people actually. And then there are two aspects of this thing, this particular thing also, that market research comes before the marketing also and after the marketing also. So for example, one, before the marketing the things are being done, like for example, where to do, how to do, what to do, what are the people to be addressed of this particular marketing campaign. And once the campaign is being done, after that we can collect the data again to see whether that campaign was effective or not, whether the people have received the message or not, whether the message was clear or not, or if you're talking about product, whether the product was being popular in the people or not, people actually bought that particular product or not, or people even heard that about that particular product or not, that marketing campaign was successful enough or not. So this whole marketing thing is will be judged by the market research later phase also. So that's how the relation between marketing and market research works.
How can I tell if the results of market research are truly unbiased and not manipulated?
Oh, that's an excellent question actually, and I really wanted to address this thing. I was badly thinking somebody asked me these questions. Okay, so okay, there are 3 to 4 factors in this one, which I will just highlight you very quickly. Number one is transparency. Transparency actually is the key aspect of this particular phase. That okay, reliable studies disclose, because we will disclose our methodology, we will disclose our sample size, we'll disclose, we even disclose that okay, when that the field work was being conducted, what was the methodology, what was the sample size, how the things were done. All these things will be reflected in our studies. Second thing is that third party validations, means the third party, usually the independent third parties, they can validate the results of the studies whichever has been conducted by us. Again, don't forget that we are the members of certain organizations like SOMAR, and we are, means in-house also and out-house also, we are bound to compliance certain regularities. So then transparency is the main key of that particular thing, and our results cannot be changed. The feedback which is given to us by the respondents, we are bound to transpire that particular feedback as it is, we cannot change it. Means you can see from the report itself. Means again, one thing is the perception, that usually people have one perception about one particular topic, but the results might come against that particular topic. So all these things, how you can double check or verify, is again go back to see what is the authenticity, what is the transparency that particular company is showing you in terms of the data collection itself, how they are being doing data collection. One more important thing, how old is that company in the market, how many reports they have published already. So all these things usually strengthen out the what you say, the validity of that particular report itself. Then peer reviews, definitely the academic partners or the academicians or the industry itself, they usually give feedback, or what you say, sometimes critical feedback also, or sometimes they ask you the questions. So one claim or one finding which we are doing for a particular study, if it is not reflective enough, or if it is not being transparently done, or it is being changed in somehow, definitely we are at the risk. So we don't want to take that risk, we have to be transparent. So transparency is the first thing. Second thing is the third party validations. Fourth is the critical signs, that okay, you can judge by the way it is being properly done. And the peer reviews itself, that okay, all the stakeholders, they can review that particular process, that how this thing is being done. So that's how actually you can be satisfied that the answers are unbiased and it's not manipulated at all. But I will not say that it's not being done in the market, but not in Central Force International's case. We are not that type of company, period.
Will participating in market research ever benefit me directly, such as through better products or services?
That's a very good question, and I think because this is the last questions, and I was expecting this question to be like this one: that what is my benefit? That's a very good question, actually. Before even I dig down to the answer, I would like to thank you all our respondents. You are such a beautiful respondents always. You always give very, very important, very honest, and very transparent feedback as always. Please keep doing that one. Keep supporting market research industry so that we can give you the benefits which I'm going to discuss now. Okay, so digging into the benefits, that what actually the benefits of your feedbacks will be. Like, some of the benefits will be very direct to you, that you can see that okay, maybe one product is about to launch. So if there is a one coffee brand which might be launching soon, and we have been asking about different tastes, so the good taste which is coming to you actually is after the feedback which you have given according to that particular product. So that's the kind of a direct benefit to you guys. Second indirect benefit, the one which you will get, that sometimes the policy makings are in such a way that it is being the information is actually from you, from the respondents. Whatever they give the feedback, usually that is being properly analyzed in a bigger weighing scale, and then according to the weighing scale, whatever the proportion of the population wants or the things of the needs will be, the decisions are taken accordingly. So your honest and your valuable feedback will play a role there. So that's also one of the most important way you get benefit. Third and the foremost is that okay, one thing is the acumen, the information, the knowledge which you get by asking those questions, which triggers your mind to see how the real things work. We give you the sense of importance that okay, yes, our voice matter, our feedback matter, our information, the one which we are giving is always matter. So these things actually must satisfy you in that sense as well. And there are many other benefits which actually usually cover your social aspect, your economic aspect, your education. All those things is all the development which is ongoing in the world actually is because of you guys, because you have given at some part of your life a feedback, whether it's a problem or whether it's a solution, and that is being transformed from that particular feedback to analysis, and from analysis to a product. So that's how these cycles work. So keep supporting market research, keep giving your honest and neutral answers. Do happily engage with our interviewers, which they call you. They usually are very much professional. They call you only during the time when you are available. So please do support them whenever they call you, or whenever they reach you out to fill up certain surveys. So please kindly do your best to entertain them. Okay, so with the question number 6, I think we are done with all the questions, and I hope that in my humble knowledge, whatever I could have explained you, I tried my best. So, but still, if there are any other questions or any other clarifications which you want to make, there are two ways. Number one, you have to subscribe our channel, comment, ask the question, and definitely we'll answer you back. And yes, I think you guys forgot, but I didn't forget that I made a promise that our next podcast episode will be focusing on a consumer trend report, and we are still working on it. I'm trying to get the heroes or the masters behind that particular consumer trend report, but they are very much busy. They are being actually working on different projects. So hopefully, and they have already committed to us. By next week, they will be also giving us a podcast interview, and in which we will discuss that how that consumer trend report was being done, what were the benefits. Let me give the surprises later on. So stay tuned to us, subscribe us, support us, and keep liking us. Thank you very much. Take care.
All in the ethics care, that's how we play, turning research into strategy every single day. Yeah, data in our veins, truth in our core, central force in the game, always aiming for more. We speak insight, we act with care, from questions to